finally out into the Atlantic swell. I forgot to put on the microphone, but anyway, it's probably loud. But anyway, nice to feel the swell and feel the boat rise and fall again. And beautiful for Waxwing. I think Waxwing is happy with all their new equipment, or new clothes, or new paint. First problem that I hadn't counted on is I just started the engine. I got to climb the mast. My wind spin director. It's a solar unit up the top of the mast that tells me my wind speed and direction, but it has come loose. I mustn't have tightened it properly after putting the mast back up. That's not a problem as such. Well, it is, but it's swinging around and it's hitting the VHF aerial, which is also the AIS aerial. Now I have backups to them, but that's the one on the dedicated one on the top of the mast. So I got to climb the mast. So I'm going to drop the main now and have the engine just ticking over to keep her into the weather. And now is the time to do this before the weather gets bad. I've also brought another Dyneema halyard that I'm going to run up into another block up there just as a backup as I'm up there. So it's the joys of it now. So be good practice anyway. I've climbed the mast several times, and today's calm, so I have a full safety harness, the Prisek loop. So all good. See it swinging. So luckily conditions are good. I'll be bouncing around a bit up there, but what do you do? What do you do?
And the best of luck.
Waxwing here. Thank you, Valencia Radio. Hopefully, I'll be checking in with you in about 8 months' time as I close the coast of Ireland. Over.
Roger, Waxwing. Many thanks again, and like I said, fair seas and a fair winds of the following CT there, Peter. And we'll talk to you again in 8 months' time, please God. And we'll keep an eye on the tractor as well on your progress. Many thanks, Peter. And again, have a safe trip.
Thanks, Dennis. Thanks for all the lads in Valencia. Waxwing out.
Roger, Valencia, go slow.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Just up. I had asked the universe for a lovely crossing of Biscay, and I got it. I have, as you can see, dawn here. Not a puff of wind. I'm still off the coast of Ireland. I'm I don't know, about 10 miles off the Bull, I think. But I sailed most of the way through the night, and eventually I had to just drop the sails. It got there was just, as you can see, no wind. So I'm gonna bob around here. I got the forecast there a while ago on the Iridium Go, so I'm gonna get an easterly wind later on. So I'll be sailing again. So it's a very good time to start organising stuff. I don't know if you can see it. I've cabbage in the cockpit. I've the kindness of people when I left was just huge. It was people just dropping bags of this and potatoes and eggs and carrots and parsnips, and my brother Dan gave me, I don't know, boxes and boxes of fruit, and so I had to just lash all that in. So that's that'll be a nice day now to get all that done and settle in. So I have a day off, and I'm going to nap a lot as well. I was up a lot. I only had grabbing bits of sleep during the night. There was huge fishing fleets around. So that's the first update from Waxwing. So that's it. The birds obviously think I'm going fishing, so they're waiting for a few snacks. They might get my crusts. Coffee time. I ran the wait, I turned it off. I ran the Watermaker yesterday as well, which is fantastic. It's just pumping out power. So as a test, I let the runoff into this barrel, and then I had a brainwave. I put in my dirty clothes, and as the boat is rocking and rolling as it is, with a bit of detergent in there, hey presto, washing machine. There's chafe protection off the, for two things, for the sheets off the genoa and for the genoa itself. So nice to have a calm day to get all this done, because when it's rough it'd be very difficult to do that. Beautiful day here. I wish I was moving a bit faster, but anyway, there's a good bit of wind forecast for the next 4 days to cross Biscay. Favourable wind, which is good. So yesterday I had, you remember, up the top of the mast, I had my wind indicator was flying around and banging off the AIS aerial. That's not good. If I break my AIS aerial, I'm invisible. And look, I don't know if you can see the ship there behind me. You know, there's a lot of shipping. So anyway, I climbed the mast and I took the unit down. It's there. I took it off. I just have it left up there temporary. So my aerial is intact, but and I got a new halyard up. I wanted a spare halyard, and a few of my mast steps were open, so I closed them. I love learning, and I learned even on a day like today, which was flat calm. Today I would probably go up, but yesterday I'm black and blue. I am absolutely. It looked like I just did a couple of runs with Rocky Balboa and Clubber Lang at the same time. So it was stupid actually. I panicked when I saw. I didn't panic, but I just didn't want to lose my AIS aerial. It's a Metz aerial, a special aerial that I had bought a couple of years ago, and it's exceptional for AIS. And at the rate that was banging off it, I said, oh no. So anyway, I went up like a fool, and I'll never do that again. My legs are black and blue. My legs are stiff. I was just banging. Now I was very well strapped in. Had a pressic loop. I was strapped around the mast onto the but it was just it was stupid. So learning all the time. I'm drifting along at about 2 knots barely. I think I've stopped now actually. But so what I'm doing today is I'm making the most of the dry day. So I'm rigging up my bridle for one for my drogue. It's going to be the same one that will do the drogue. Sorry, not a drogue. I have a 220 meter warp that Sir Robin Knox Johnson kept telling me you got to get one of them, so I got one. I also have, as a last resort, the Jordan Series drogue. So I'll have everything ready so that when the shit hits the fan, I'm not trying to climb on the transom and put on a bridle. I'm going to have the bridle already and just cable tied on everywhere, so that when I deploy, it'll just ping, 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 and out it goes. So it's great actually. I find not sailing a little bit difficult sometimes, but today I don't mind. I'm getting lots done, and I'm going to be very well prepared then as I head on. You know, it's good. It's good. So and as I say, we're drifting along at 2 knots, so in the right direction, which is good. So the sun is just about to go down. Still not a puff of wind, just the birds and myself. Isn't that beautiful? Be calmed all day, as you probably saw on the tracker. All day just sitting here, but I got a good bit of work done. And there's a good forecast. The wind is meant to come up tonight, so it's pretty hot, 24 degrees here today. And I'm gonna get dressed now. I only had shorts on all day, and I'm gonna get ready for sailing through the night, because hopefully the wind is right, what like the forecast said. So what did I do today? I got loads done actually, but I really want to start moving again. You know, I didn't. Anyway, I got my wish. The weather was good. but as you can see, not a ripple. Look at that. You never see it like that. That's insane. Happy there. Sunset from Waxwing. So 4 a.m. and the wind has finally come. You can hear it in the wind, Jenny. And a beautiful full moon. Gorgeous, beautiful to have the weather back again. I got becalmed for a whole day and a half. And here we are now. Look at that. Stars everywhere. Clipping along 6-7 knots. Full main reef, Jenny. Beautiful. This is what it's all about. The noise you can hear is the wind, Jenny. Yeah, we're ticking away. Keeps everything going. Good morning from Waxwing. Have my salami hanging up, look. Good man Ray. Beautiful sailing weather today. I must thank Leon, Neelis and Aries, because you left the snaffle lines long enough where I can alter course on my Aries from here, which is a godsend. But right now, get out. So the Aries doing her job beautifully. Weather beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not pushing her. We're still settling in. I could be doing 7 or 8 knots if I wanted. We're doing 6.5, which is fine. I'm happy with that. So all good on board. Just making a stew. Won't be long before all my fresh vegetables are gone and meat, so don't make the most of this one. These things scared the shit out of me, but anyway, we're trying it. Crossing of Biscay. This time tomorrow I'll be off in the stair. Oh look, I could shoot the moon as well. See the moon? I get a quick fix then, a moon and stars. How am I going to do that? If I can remember how. Beautiful morning. Finisterre is in here, North Spain. Biscay behind me. And a beautiful sun, a bit watery but nice. Wind is light. I let the boat run a bit west last night just so I could sleep. And I also know that there's, getting the forecast, there's no wind at all in here the next few days. So I'm 13 west. I was going to run down 11 or 12. But that's just the way it goes, and I'll have more wind by taking this course last night. And I slept well, so just about to let all sails fly now and get the last of this wind. I'm going to spend more time up on deck. Woo! Going to spend more time up on deck in this weather as well. I noticed for the last week, Biscay wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. The wind strength wasn't huge, but the sea state was very lumpy. So I wouldn't encourage you to be on deck. So I spent a good bit of time below. So more time on deck today, and enjoy the fresh air more. And it'll be a good opportunity now to clean up the boat as well. It's a bit damp, not damp, but my clothes were getting wet because I was too lazy to put on wet gear. You're learning every day. As I said, every day is a new day at school. So good morning from Waxwing. Sweating. I just did a big sail change, and you know, the funny thing is, if I look right up here, I can see the telltales and the Genoa, which is great, out this port here. So I know where the sails are filling well, but I know how she's sailing anyway. She's sailing lovely. So I had run southwest last night for two reasons, as I said. One, to give me sleep. I was tired. And one, to get a bit of westing done, because my forecast said there's very little wind east. Very little, in fact hardly any, as below Finisterre. And we're just almost below Finisterre. We're 13 west and 41 north, so 44 north, sorry. So we're just roughly at west of Finisterre, a couple of 100 miles. So all good. Waxwing's in her slot again, so we're heading due south now, which is good. Yeah, 180 degrees, so that's good, due south. So hopefully we'll get a bit of wind, but I know from the forecast that it's going to die off this later today or tomorrow, and then it looks like no wind at all for a few days. So sailors are superstitious, but yeah, I won't say it. You'd be happier with some bit of wind, but when you say that, it often gets too windy. So geez, look at this. So anyway, so that's today's update. I'm across Biscay. It's official now. I'm across it. That's done and dusted. That was my first hurdle. I had broke this entire circumnavigation into segments for my own head, for preparation, for food, for clothing, for everything. The first segment was leave Kilrush. I did that because that was a hard one. That was the biggest one. It's taking that first step. The second was Biscay. The universe had provided me with everything I needed for this trip, more than I'd even asked for. I hadn't asked for much, actually, but one thing I'd asked for was a pleasant crossing of Biscay, because I'd have been exhausted where I am now had it been a bad crossing, you know, if I was battered the whole way across. So I had a relatively good, I had a very good, the sea state was a bit weird. It was, I suppose maybe because it was in a northeast, I don't know, but there was a lot of big waves just pounding into the hull during the night. It would rock the boat and bang the boat, but anyway, part of it. But can't complain. It was a terrific crossing and a fast one. Like I was doing, I don't know. It's hard for me to calculate, but I think roughly 170 was my best run in 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. 170 miles. I'll check my mileage now actually properly. So all good. So the second part is done. Biscay. I was hoping to pick up the Portuguese trades here and have, you know, force 5 and 6 behind me the whole way down to the Canaries. So I'm actually on a run. If I went due south now, looking at the chart, because I'm out to 12 or 13, yeah, I'm probably on a straight run south now to I'll show you there, to Madeira. So I'm hoping to pick up, I'm hoping to skim some of the islands if it permits. If not, it doesn't matter. But I'm hoping to pick up a cell tower at the islands, Madeira, Canaries, Cape Verde, for lots of different reasons. I could update a few things, download a few apps that I forgot, upload the videos, and because my internet here is very limited. So it's time for coffee and relax now after all that. So thanks for watching. I don't know how frequent the episodes will be, but I'll try to do them as much as I can. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe if you can, it all helps. And Waxwing out.